We've loaded everything bound for Hell-of-Ease. With that much trade, I doubt it will affect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone. Recently, the power and influence of the Hell-of-Ease Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink, and as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Hell-of-Ease have an eye for the stuff.
You heard that from Dial, I take it. Sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for...
Aye, aye. I'll keep an eye on... Sneak off with a bottle.
The supplies are loaded. We can make for Hell-of-Ease whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
Eleanor! Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary. That she didn't want a scary little girl like me. Your mother would never say that, sweetheart. But how can you be sure? Well, how do I put it? I know because I know. You're just lying to make me feel better. Aw, Kamoana, don't cry. Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids. I'm not a little kid! I hate you, Velvet! I hate you! That's right, let it all out. Stop it! Stop it! I saw my mommy! She didn't want me! She managed to cry herself to sleep. They're not rational creatures. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that. Luffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can. My liege, Dial, I leave Kamoana in your care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
I do hope Kamoana isn't crying anymore. Yeah. Shush.
How long is it going to be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
The last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
So the exorcists are just passing through town and heading straight north. Odd.
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Calamity? What do you mean?
I mean, barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't
The shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the Exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the Calamity and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medissa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medissa.
That isn't something for outsiders to know.
You're right. Sorry. I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
It sounds like Hellafeast isn't what it used to be these days.
We need to ask around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed. Especially regarding the Abbey and those ruins. I'm also curious about this Medissa woman.
The ruins part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse point might be there, but... is.
Just a hunch. Something tells me what I'm getting into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? Like a real terror.
Yes. I'll plenty about what makes her
Are you all right, Madam Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears? Necessary. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the Abbey... It won't be a for some time.
You can't fault them for being upset. They had it real good here until we came along. Those Hellavesians were spoiled children. How so?
Hellawes was once a tiny village. The bountiful northern seas provided a fish trade.
And now they're paying the price. But I have to fishing much more difficult. But the drifting ice carries tiny organisms, enriching melts. Than ever. I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Spoiled, yes.
You said it, Lafayette.
I think my appetite's getting a little overindulgent, too.
That's not a bad thing. Just means you're healthy.
Science. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
This calamity is... us, isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey everywhere we go, and now we're about to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
The same devastation? Ooh. I wonder if there's something that they can call us. This is no laughing matter.
People turn into demons in part due to... It's not like they're entirely innocent. But if there's someone out there who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth, like Kamoana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
I cannot argue with that, but
You don't have to worry. Devour the barrier, and I'm going to do what needs to be done. Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is and I'm an exorcist on patrol. Wondering if you're honest how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. It's just wrong. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands. In return.
I see. The Abbey... I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. This town. That incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after he... Wonder what really causes it.
Who knows?
I heard of this one village in East Gand where it wiped out the entire town. The Abbey develops a cure quickly. Wait for the day where we can fear.
Poor Medusa. Yeah, to live from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own, and then they
Murdered? By who?
Caught the demon blight. The damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible. Was to be done with her, but she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside, screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They disrupting their order.
If you go north from Helives, you'll come upon the Thaldes ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Kilraus. But between you and me, Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
It's a book titled Words and Deeds of the Hero King. The king declared, "My people, you must always live with great vigor and hold hope and for our future. Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal. My people, you must live without hesitation. Hold hope in your hearts. Hold hope for tomorrow."
Transcending the possible to achieve the ideal.
Lord Artorius, I have successfully translated all of the documents left. However, I have concluded that, for the time being, it is impossible to form pacts with all 4 Empyreans.
As I feared. Not even my predecessor could achieve more than 2. I suppose using the 5th Empyrean is my only option.
Is that even acceptable? Doing so would require...
I will do whatever needs to be done. I betrayed my teacher. I betrayed the mission he gave his life for. He entrusted in my hands. For a time, I thought I could bear the weight of my sins and go on living, with Celica by my side. But now, she's gone.
Yes.
Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal. I must bring about the ideal world. I couldn't protect the people I loved, but this, at least, I will accomplish.
Arthur?
Huh? What is it, Velvet?
Were you just talking to someone?
No, I was just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay. I finished making dinner. Tonight is prickle boar. Plenty of meat, but not too heavy.
Sounds great. Let's hurry up home then.
I don't know exactly what all that means, but it kinda sounds nice.
I suppose. Actually, it doesn't make much sense to me either. It's too dense for me.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey, but the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's
can control themselves.
So, Diana and her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime. What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
All the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
The Faldi's ruins are north of Hell. To the north, too. Very same place. We can do this! Let's go! You two are...
The demon attacked trade to a halt. But people are slowly starting to fish again.
Are you a fisherman too?
Aye. This town got swept up in the trade boom. But back when I was a young lad, this was a fishing port through and through. Ever since the shipping guild took over the docks, all of us fishermen got muscled out, making this a help the town grow. But a lot of people weren't so happy with the guild.
It's too bad everyone couldn't just work together.
One gets involved. People change. That's true no matter what age. Oh, it's the ones making the money who lead the charge. But we follow anyway. It's human nature. I hope everyone changes their minds once we start rebuilding. But who knows what will happen.
Hellevise is different now, isn't it?
Maybe, but you've changed too.
True. All of you. I never could have imagined I would go on such a journey. I think then. But then Velvet let me keep... And Aizen and Rokuro taught me to be myself.
And look at Dial. He's a regular part of the Von Altia's crew now.
Even Restless Bienfu and Grimoire are now part of our merry band.
Yep.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, and the prince and his hawk, and Kurogane and Kamawana are with us.
Listen, I've got more part in this tale than any of them.
Hush. Whatever I'd say, you'd say it doesn't matter to you.
Begin to understand. Magic Kazam!
Achoo! I didn't think Northgand would be this cold. But Northgand was Teresa's territory. Wouldn't you have been here with her? I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well. I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Aizen at all. In fact, everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
I practiced the blade under the blazing sun, raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate...
You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. Thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself! I even packed them in my shoes!
Really? That sounds amazing!
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove. Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no velvet, that's for sure.
Look! It's another ingredient for the Omega Elixir.
A unicorn horn.
Hey, whoa! Careful with that! If anyone other than a maiden of pure heart touches a unicorn horn, it loses all its powers!
A maiden pure of heart.
That's a pity. Nobody here fits that description.
I beg your pardon. Just what kind of woman do you think I...
When I think of a pure maiden, I think of a princess who's never lifted anything heavier than a pair of chopsticks her whole life.
Your view of women is completely...
Well, personally, I'd liken myself to a maiden who's maxed out her purity stat by her third playthrough. But I'll
Hey, Fee. Why don't you carry it?
Are you sure that's okay?
Honestly, I don't know. But you're the one who wants to make this Omega Elixir. If you can't get the ingredients yourself, I don't see much point in keeping this up.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't worry about it, kid. Magilou's just quoting some old wives' tale. Unicorn horns are actually just tusks from a kind of whale called a narwhal.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Aizen, you spoil sport! I totally had them on the hook!
That Magilou real unicorn's horn.
Well, for now, let's report our success to Vidal. Hey, Videl. We found another one of the ingredients.
Thanks.
Have you figured out any of the remaining ones?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you feeling sick again or something?
I found something else in the book. The Omega was originally concocted for your sickness.
The 12-year sickness?
Every 12 days, you break out in a fever. Each fever is just a bit worse than the one before it. And when you turn 12, you die.
That's just like what Laufey had.
Videl, you're not saying...
My symptoms are an exact match. And well, my 12th birthday is coming up.
Videl, don't worry. I'll get you the other ingredients. Mix her together.
It's no use. There's no way you can get them all in time. And even if you did, I'm not sure I could actually make the Omega Elixir.
We can do it. When there's a will, there's a way.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who's sick here. You get to travel across the world. You get to see all kinds